I mean, are your key stakeholders on board with this pause in debt? I'm trying to think about what's happened from the last time that we spoke until now, right? Your growth numbers look okay, business looks okay. The stock is getting punished. One of the only anomaly that I see in all of the things that has happened is that from the earlier guided path of serious debt reduction, you've made a pause there. So are your key stakeholders on board with this strategy of pausing at the current point of time as opposed to sticking to the glide path of debt reduction?
So again, when we tell about a new strategy, it will take some time for our investors to go through it properly and understand what we are trying to do. Once the strategy is right and once the communication is right, I don't think we do something which is bad for the company. It is only about the time the investors will take to absorb the new strategy, the time for us to communicate to the investors about our new strategy. And we have done our own working and we feel that it is capital accretive. And again, debt, let me clarify, it is not a full stop, it is just a pause.
Ramesh, just so that in the interest of time, I'm not saying you have not done the checks. I'm sure you have, which is why you would have done this. But just wondering if you know, that, you know, I think that the notes that are coming in are saying that the street is worried that you are investing on back end and will go for higher in-house manufacturing, which is concerning on the ROC metric for investors.
That's also
how would you say to that? What would you say to that?
Yeah. That's why I told you there is a communication gap wherein the communication might not have reached properly.
Would you use this interview to address that, Ramesh?
Yeah. So we don't plan to enter manufacturing in the near term. The only strategy which we have done is for the leaner credit period, which is really capital accretive, which is the capital accretive is meaning the capital invested for this pilot gives us more ROC than our corporate ROC in India. That is the only immediate plan. And we don't have any plans to enter into manufacturing in the near future. So maybe we were trying to communicate one more thing wherein we have a land allocated by the Kerala government for a jewelry park. That is not manufacturing. That is only a infrastructure which we will provide to our existing contract manufacturers who are willing to only work for us so that they can sit under a better infrastructure. We don't invest in machinery. We don't invest in anything else. It is only a shell infrastructure which we will have to create, which is not too much of capex. So in the immediate near term, we don't have any intention to enter into manufacturing. The only intention